You won't see me because I'm going to lay down. So.
Perfect. However you are comfortable. You start to settle in. Just find your comfy spot. Start with your thoughts. Notice them. But then you're going to let them go. And maybe start to notice any feelings or emotions that are creeping up or taking over today. You're going to notice them. And let any of the bad ones go. Anything that gets in the way, holds you back, let them go. You're going to take all of that attention that you would normally give to those thoughts and those feelings that you would maybe give to other things and other people, and just give them back to yourself. You're going to go for that full body scan. You're going to start with your fingertips. Bring your attention up your arms and into your shoulders. Down your spine to your hips. To your knees. The tops of your feet. And into your toes. And start to bring that attention into the very center of your chest. Try to find that heartbeat. And then you're going to find your breath. And take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Take a bigger breath in. And a longer, maybe more dramatic breath out. Do a couple more. Big breath in, fill up. Exhale. Relaxing down. 2 more big breath in. Long breath out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Starting to surrender onto your mat. And when you're ready, You're gonna make your way into tabletop. Coming onto all fours. Some music on for myself. So setting yourself up on your hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Super wide fingers. When you're ready, take a big breath in, gaze up at that belly drop. Exhale, press away, round out that spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, gaze up, belly drop. Exhale, press away. One more. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, press away. Come back to that neutral spine, tuck those toes, send those hips up, find your down dog. And then start moving it around however it feels good. Bend the knees, pedal your feet. Get things moving. Maybe you come up high on your toes. Maybe you can get those heels to touch or try to touch. When you're ready, you're gonna walk towards the top of your mat. Fold over your legs. Step your feet out wide, grab onto those elbows, crown of the head drops. Here is your ragdoll. Again, however it feels good. And kind of sway side to side or bob up and down. You can bend your knees if it feels better. Letting things be heavy. Bring those fingertips down and then slowly roll it up to stand. Feet together, hands at heart center. Close your eyes or look down. Take a second and you find a tiny little piece of gratitude. Anything in your day, in your life, or in yourself that you are super thankful to have today. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And inhale, reach it up. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. And inhale, halfway up. Exhale, the palms down, step it back. Exhale that. High plank and hold. Top of a push-up. So you've got options. You can come down to your knees if you want to. You can come down to your forearms if you want to, but wherever you are, belly button up and in. Super strong, pressing away from the mat, head up high, and those hips are level with your elbows. Take a big breath in, and the breath out. We're gonna hang out here for 3 yoga breaths. Inhale, and exhale. For 2. Last one. Perfect. Take one more inhale. And on the exhale, lower down either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, bottom of a push-up. Inhale, bring that heart up. Exhale, the hips back, and go. Take a breath in, and the breath out. When you're ready, walk back towards the top of your mat. fold over your legs. Take a big breath in, bring it all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale the palms down, step it back. Here is that flow that we get to create. Exhale your way down. Inhale, hard up. Exhale, lift back. Perfect. We do a couple more sun A's. Take a big breath in. And walk towards the top of your mat. Inhale, bring it all the way up. And exhale it down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale the palms down, step back, take your flow. Exhale your way down. Inhale, hard up. Exhale back. And do 2 more sun A's. Take a big breath in. On that exhale, walk, or maybe you jump, top of the mat. Your inhale, all the way up. And exhale it down. Inhale, halfway. And exhale the palms down, step it back. Here's the flow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Got it. 1 more sun A. Take a big breath in. Walk or jump, top of the mat. Your inhale, all the way up, palms touch. Exhale it down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms down, step back. Take the flow to down dog. When you get there, just hang out in your down dog. Perfect. Take a big breath in. And the breath out. 1 more inhale. On the exhale, you're just going to pick up the heels, bend the knees, belly onto the thighs. Look between those hands and walk or jump, top of the mat. Hold it up. When you get there, feet together, knees bend, arms up. Here is the chair pose. Perfect. Do you know the rules? Let me fix my hair while we do this. Weight in the heels, so you got wiggle the toes. Belly button up and in. Tucking your tailbone down, right? So we're not sassy, but we're tucked. And reaching up super high. Big breath in. And the breath out. Here we go. Maybe lower down an inch or 2. Inhale. And the exhale. Do 1 more inhale. Exhale, straighten out the legs, fold it over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale the palms down, step it back. Here's that flow to down dog if you feel like taking it. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Take a breath in. And then send your right leg up high behind you, kick it straight back. Perfect. You're gonna bend the knees, stack the hips open, kick yourself in the butt. Inhale. And the exhale. Do 1 more inhale. And then you can either stay here or drop it over. Land in your rock star. Heel on the other side. Open that heart up. Big breath in. And the breath out. Reach up a little higher. 1 more. Inhale. Easy exhale. Swing it over. And go for a skinny down dog. So your heels are together in your down dog. Perfect. You're gonna rock everything over to the right. Left fingertips are gonna reach up. You're gonna find your side plank. So you can either drop your right knee, or you can pick up your left leg. Right, we've got options. Big breath in. And the breath out. Hold it for 3. Inhale. And the exhale. For 2. Last one. Beautiful. Bring that left hand down. Send those hips back. Down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Other side, when you're ready, left leg up high. Bend the knees, stack the hips open, kick yourself in the butt. Hold it right here for 2. Inhale. And the exhale. Maybe your right heel can come down. Big breath in. And the breath out. You can stay here, or if you've got the room and you want to, rock it over. Perfect. Inhale. And the exhale. One more in. One more out. Swing it over and through to your skinny down dog. Perfect. Feet together. Rock it over to the left. Right fingertips reach up. Swap sides here. And find your side plank. The other side. 3 breaths. Inhale. And the exhale. Inhale. And the exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Step back, down dog. Big breath in. And the breath out. Inhale. And the exhale. Perfect. When you're ready, pick up the heels, bend the knees, belly to thighs. Look between the hands, walk or jump. Tap on the mat. When you get there, feet together, knees bend, arms up. Here's the chair pose. Beautiful. Belly button in, tuck the tailbone down, reach up high, inhale. And the exhale. Maybe you come down an inch or 2, inhale. And the exhale. Let's do one more inhale. On the exhale, straighten out, fold it over. Inhale halfway. Exhale the palms down, step back. Here is that flow. If you feel like taking it, if you don't, make your way down dog. Perfect. Big breath in. And the breath out. When you're ready, right leg up high. Bend the knees, stack the hips open. Take a breath in. And then on the exhale, right foot through between your hands. Back heel drops. Fingertips up. Warrior 1. Beautiful. Big bend in the knees, square those hips, reach up, inhale. And the exhale. One more inhale. And one more exhale. We're gonna go for a little back bend. And then you're gonna bring it through center and launch it up and over for that warrior 3 with that left leg behind you. Perfect. Little bend and shake is okay in that standing leg. You're trying to level those hips so the left hip might come down a little bit. Flex the foot, the toes face down, hands wherever you need them to be. Big breath in. And the breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Drop it back. Fingertips reach back up. Warrior 1. Inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to bring those hands around your low back. You're going to lace those fingers. Shoulder blades roll back and down. You're going to open that heart up towards the ceiling. Try to keep the bend in the knee. Take a big breath in. And the breath out. One more inhale. On the exhale, you're going to bring it through center, fold it over, go for a little humble warrior, getting that shoulder to the inside of that knee, crown of the head dropping down. Big breath in. And the breath out. Keeping that right leg nice and strong, root that heel down into the mat. One more inhale. And exhale. You bring those palms down. Start to pivot that left heel up so you're on your left toes. Perfect. You're going to drop that left knee. Fingertips up. Go for a little low lunge. Big breath in. And the breath out. Go for a little back bend here if you like the back bends. And then you're gonna bring it through center. You're gonna get that left hand down on the mat. Right fingertips reach up. Just go for an easy twist. You can pop that left knee up if you want to. Inhale. Nice easy exhale. One more. Perfect. Bring that right hand down onto the mat. Step your right leg back. Take your flow or skip it to down dog. When you're ready, left leg up high. Bend that knee, stack the hips open, inhale. And then on the exhale, left foot through between your hands. Back heel drops, fingertips up. Warrior one. Got it. Big bend in the knee, scoot that back. Square in the hips. Reaching up, inhale. And the exhale. Go for a little back bend. And then bring it through center. Launch it up and over. Warrior three with your right foot behind, right leg behind. Beautiful. Same rules. Bend and shake is okay. Hang on to whatever you got to do with those hands. Try to keep that heel as high as your butt. Hips are level. And toes face down. 2 breaths. One more. Perfect. Drop it back. Fingertips up. Warrior one. Inhale. And the exhale. Go for a little back bend. Perfect. Bring it through center. You're gonna bring those hands around your low back and release the fingers. Shoulder blades roll back and down. Open that heart up. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale it through center. Go for that humble warrior shoulder to the inside of that knee. Front of the head drops. 2 breaths. Keeping that left leg super strong and rooted. Inhale. One more. Beautiful. Bring those hands down onto the mat. You're gonna pivot onto your right toes so that heel is lifted. And then just drop that knee, fingertips up, low lunge. Got it. Inhale. And the exhale. Little back bend. Bring it through center. Right hand comes down. Left fingertips reach up. Go for a little twist. You can pop that right knee up if you want to. 2 breaths. Reaching up super high. One more. Beautiful. Bring that left hand down. Step your left foot back. Take your flow or skip it to down dog. And then once you're in your down dog, you're just gonna drop the knees, sit back. Child's pose. Couple of breaths. When you are ready, down dog. Take a breath when you get there. Perfect. From here, you're gonna pick up the heels, bend the knees, belly onto those thighs, look between the hands, and then walk or jump, top of the mat. Fold it over. Right, you get those feet together, knees bend, sweep the arms up. Here's our chair pose. Beautiful. We're gonna add a little something here. So belly button up and in, tucking your tailbone down. Big breath in. Bring those hands down to heart center. Long breath out. Next, inhale. You know, all the way in that right leg, so you can pick up your left foot and send it back and land your lunge. Perfect. Easy, right? Big breath in. On that exhale, bring that left leg back up to meet your right in your chair. Still easy. Inhale. Next exhale, get the weight into that left foot so you can send your right leg back into your lunge. Perfect. Inhale. Next exhale, send that right foot up to meet your left back in the chair. So take a big breath in. On that exhale, send the left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, left leg up, land in your chair. On the next exhale, right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, up, chair. We're gonna go for 6. Left back, and up, back, and up. Now 5, back, and up, right, and up for 4, and up, back, and up for 3, and up, right, and up. You got it for 2, and up, left or right, and up. Last 1, and up, right. Bring it up to your chair. Hold it for 1 more inhale. On the exhale, straighten out. Let it go. Wiggle if you need it. Perfect. Inhale halfway. Exhale the palms down. Send that left leg back. Heels are lifted. Slowly start to rise up for your high lunge. Right leg in front. Big breath in. And the breath out. If you're like me, your right leg shaking. Inhale. On the exhale, open up warrior 2. Beautiful. Right leg in front. Big bend in the knee. Arms nice and tall and strong. Inhale. And the exhale. I'm going to flip that palm, send it back, go peaceful. Straighten out that right leg if you want to. Inhale. On the exhale, bring it back to the warrior 2. Land that half moon, right hand down, left leg up. Take your time. Beautiful. Big breath in. And the breath out. Add the crazy if you want to. You can bend the knee, reach for those toes. You can maybe bring your right hand up to your heart. Maybe you fall back. You got it. Beautiful. Big breath in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Long breath out. Maybe toes up a little bit higher. You got it, you got it. Drop it back. Warrior 2. Flip the palm, send it back, go peaceful. You can straighten out the right leg if you want to. Back to the warrior 2. Perfect. Go for the side angle, get the elbow on the knee. Right fingertips reach up. Getting nice and strong here, rooting those legs down, reaching up high. Making sure you're not leaning in. You're always lifting yourself up. Big breath in. And the breath out. Play with the bind if you want to. Left hand around the low back. Right hand underneath the inside of those thighs. Maybe those fingers find each other. Mind you not on this side. Perfect. If you've got it and you're feeling good, you can step your back foot in and pick your right leg up. You got it. Slow, slow, slow. You got it, you got it. Beautiful. Try to roll the shoulder blades back so you're standing tall. There it is. Inhale, you got it. And the exhale, drop it back to that side angle, elbow on the knee, right fingertips up. Take a breath in. And the breath out. Slowly make your way back to the warrior two. Flip the palms, send it back, go peaceful. Beautiful. Back to the warrior two, cartwheel it down, step it back, take the flow or skip it to down dog. Perfect. Take a breath in. And the breath out. Pick up the heels, bend the knees, belly to thighs, look between the hands, and launch it forward. Walk or jump, top of the mat. Yeah, feet together, knees bent, arms up. Here is the chair pose. We're gonna do that fun little set again. So weight in the heels. Tailbone tucks down, trying to think, belly button up and in, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, heart center. Perfect, inhale. Exhale, send the left leg back, find your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, back up in your chair. Perfect. Next exhale, right leg, extend it back. Here's your lunge. Inhale. Exhale the right leg up, find your chair. We're going for 8, left, back, and up, right, back, and up. 4, 7, up, and up. 4, 6, up, right, up. 4, 5, up, back, up. For 4, right, up. 4, 3, up, right, up. You got it. For 2, up, right, up. Last one, up, right, up. Hold your chair. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten it out. Hold it over. And give it a wiggle. Got it. Inhale halfway. Exhale the palms down. Left leg stays where it is. Right leg comes back. Heel up high. Find your high lunge. Only for 2 breaths. Flip forward. Flip around. Big breath in. And breath out. Open it up. Warrior two. Should feel amazing. Big bend in the knee. Arms nice and tall and strong. Big breath in. And the breath out. Flip that palm, send it back, go peaceful. You have to straighten out your leg this time if you want. Back to the warrior two. Land the half moon, left hand down, right leg up. Beautiful. Same thing, you have to add the crazy if you want. Hang on here if you don't. Beautiful. Hold it for 2. You got it. Maybe toes up higher for 1. Beautiful. Drop it back. Warrior 2. Big breath in. And the breath out. Flip that palm, send it back, peaceful. Maybe straighten out that leg, give it a break. Inhale. Exhale, back to the warrior 2. And here's the side angle. Left elbow, left knee. Right fingertips reach up. Super strong, lifting up here. Inhale. And the exhale. Bind if you want to. Right hand around your low back. Left hand underneath, inside that left thigh. Maybe those fingertips are back there. There they are. You got it when you feel okay. Step your right leg in. Maybe left leg up. Whew. You got it. You got it. I already fell out of it. You're fine. Shoulders back. Beautiful, beautiful. 2 breaths. Inhale. And the exhale. 1 more inhale. You got it, you got it, you got it. Exhale. Bring it back to that side angle. Elbow to knee. Right fingertips up. Back to the warrior 2. Flip the palms, send it back, peaceful. Back to the warrior 2, cartwheel it down, step it back. And then again, drop the knees, toes touch, sit back, child's pose. Just a couple of breaths here. When you are ready, make your way into tabletop, just so you can swing your legs out in front of you and sit on your butt. Okay. So butts on the mat, heels are on the mat. You're gonna roll the shoulder blades back, arms down by your sides. Get that belly button up and in nice and tight. So you shouldn't feel anything in your low back. If you do, just hug that belly button in a little closer. And then you're gonna lift the heels up to hover in your boat. Hang out here for 3. For 2. For 1. And then you're gonna lower down, low boat, hover on the mat, straighten out the legs. Belly button is still up and in, hold for 3. For 2. For 1, pop it back up, high boat. Belly button up and in, hold for 3. For 2. For 1, lower down, low boat, hold it for 3. For 2. For 1, pop it up, high boat, last one for 3. For 2. For 1, lower down, low boat, hold it, 3. 2. 1, lay back, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. Take a breath in. And a breath out. From here, you start to rock up and down and get yourself to the top of your mat. Hands come down, step it back, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. We're going to get to the good stuff. You're going to get that right leg up high. Send that right knee in towards your right wrist. Plant that leg down. Step your left leg back. And walk your hands back towards your hips. You're gonna find your stretch wherever that is. Make sure your knee is okay. You feel it almost everywhere else. Kind of play with how far your toes are from the top of your mat. That's where you're gonna find your stretch. And then maybe get a little balance. Or back bend. Maybe bend the knee, reach the toes. Hang on to something for 3. When you're ready, you're gonna let it go, walk it out, and fold it over. Forehead touches something, does not matter what, just make sure you're still getting that stretch and those hips are level. And we're gonna hang out here for a few breaths. Couple more. And come onto those hands. Make your way out of there. And back to down dog. When you're ready, left leg up high. Bring that knee in towards your left wrist. Right leg scoots back. Walk the hands back. Find your stretch. Playing with how far your toes are from the top of your mat, making sure your knee feels nothing. And then balance. Or back bend. Or bend the knee, reach for the toes. Hold something for 3. When you're ready, let it go. Walk it out and fold it over. Same rules, forehead touches something, doesn't matter what, just keep the hips level so you're getting that stretch. And a few breaths here. Couple more. Onto those hands. Make your way out and back to down dog. Give that leg a shake. And when you're ready, drop the knees, swing the legs in front, and lay on your back. Okay. When you get there, knees are bent, feet are flat on the mat, and your feet are about hip distance apart, right? So not as wide as your mat. Kind of tuck them in. And your heels are close enough that you can tickle your heels with your fingertips. You should not be able to grab your whole ankle, literally fingertip to heel. Kind of wiggle your way until you get there. Okay. Roll the shoulder blades back so they're flat on the back. Belly button up and in so it's nice and tight. And you're gonna root those feet down. On the exhale, lift the hips up and hold. So you're focusing on those cheeks, squeeze them, hold them nice and tight at the top, and then inhale your way back down. Perfect. On the next exhale, same thing, root the feet down, squeeze the cheeks, lift up, hold, and then lower back down. You're focusing on that lower back, keeping like your belly button, your core stable. We're gonna go for 10 more. Exhale, root the heels down, lift the hips up, hold, and lower down. Up for 9, lower down. For 8, and down. For 7, down. 6, bring it down. 5, and down. Squeeze up for 4, and down. For 3, and down. Last 2, and down. Last 1, hold it for an extra. Inhale. Exhale, bring everything back down. You can kind of kick your knees side to side if you want to. We're gonna add on here. So same kind of idea, you're gonna root the heels down, pick the hips up. On your next exhale, heels down, hips up, squeeze. Hold. Inhale, bring it down. On this one, you're gonna pick your right leg up, flex the foot so the heels are kind of reaching for the ceiling. On that exhale, hips up, tap the ceiling with that foot. Inhale it down, right leg down. Perfect. Swap legs. Left leg comes up. Tap the ceiling on that exhale. Inhale, lower down, left leg down. Beautiful. Hips come up, both heels are rooted, hold and squeeze. And then inhaling down. So we're gonna do that, right? So it's gonna be right up, left up, both up. Here we go. Bring it up on the exhale. And then lower down. Right leg kicks up, stamp the ceiling, lift up. Lower down. Swap legs, left leg lifts up. Lower down. Regular little bridge, pick the hips up. Lower down. We're gonna go for 6. Right leg up, taps the ceiling. And down. Left leg up, taps the ceiling. And down. Both hips up. And down. For 5, right leg up, tap. And down. Left leg up, tap. And down. Both hips up, tap. For 4, right leg up, tap. And down. Left leg up, tap. And down. Both hips up, tap. And down for 3, I think. Right leg up. And down. Left leg up, tap. And down. Both hips up. And down. Last 2. Right leg up. And down. Left leg up. And down. Both hips up. and down. Last one, right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Both hips up. Hold it for an extra because it's the last one. And then bring it all down. You can kind of kick the knees side to side if that feels good. Perfect. Now, we're going to keep doing some bridges. Much easier this time. We're going to go back to normal. You can do a regular bridge, right, where your feet are rooted, your hips are up. You can go for a self-assisted, kind of restorative bridge. You can kind of pick the hips up and get your hands underneath your low back and kind of prop yourself up this way. If you have a block at home, you can totally use a block here. Hang out here. Or if you want to go for your wheel, hands by your ears, everything but hands and feet come up or here. You got two more. They can be any combination. Take a big breath in and lift up. I'm going self-assist restorative. Hang out for 3. And then when you're ready, slowly bring it down. You can kick the knees side to side in between if you want to. But then last little bridge, any variation, regular bridge, hips come up, self-assist, restorative with the hands underneath the low back, or hands by those ears and come up for your wheel. Take a big breath in and lift up. Hold for 3. When you're ready, bring everything down, and now you get to hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself the squeeze. Perfect. We're going to spend just a couple of breaths upside down, nothing crazy. So if you want to stay on your back and kick your legs up, hang out here, you can. If you got something, a bed, a sofa, and you want to rest your legs there, you can do that too. You got a couple of breaths to play with a headstand or a handstand if you want to. But just something that gets the blood flowing from the feet down your legs to your heart. You got it. Take your time. Beautiful. Take a couple of breaths when you're ready. Make your way back onto your mat. That keeps moving on me. You're gonna lay on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. We're gonna get the twist in, so you're just gonna let your knees fall over to the right. Look over to the left. And as always, however it feels good. I like to cross one leg over the other. If you want to sit up and twist, you can do that too. Just look away from those knees. Bring it through center, swap sides. Those knees over to the left. Look over to the right. However it feels good. Just look away. Bring it through center. That last thing is that full body stretch. Point the toes, reach your arms up overhead. Big breath in. And breath out. One more inhale. And the exhale, relax everything down, hands and feet, wherever you want them to be. Letting your eyes close. Turning any music down if you've got it on. Settling in for Shavasana. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees into your chest. Reach your right arm overhead. Give yourself some room. Roll over onto your right hand side as if you're going to take a nap. And take a second to rest. Come back to that piece of gratitude we found at the start of class, taking your practice. And I'm going to read you something. You have to learn to appreciate yourself and others. Knowing we desire growth and improvement is one thing. Constantly driving ourselves and others is another. Maybe the answer isn't that we need to do better, try harder, or push more. Maybe the answer is recognizing and appreciating how well we already do things, how hard we try, how much we have already done, and how well others are doing too. If you've been pushing yourself that hard, you may need more than a coffee break. Take a real break. Give yourself permission to put that drive aside. Quiet that part of you that wants to do more, be more, and accomplish more. Learn to value how well you already do things, even if no one else sees or appreciates your efforts. Applaud your own efforts and the efforts of those you love. For today and for 1 week, instead of demanding more from yourself, tell yourself how well you've done. For today and for 1 week, instead of demanding more from those around you, tell them how well they are doing too. Tell yourself how well you do, and you may discover you're doing better than you thought. Whenever you're ready, press yourself up to a comfy seat at the top of your mat. You can keep your hands on your knees or bring them into heart center for you to take a second to come back and acknowledge your body. Acknowledge your amazing heart and your super powerful breath. Light with the knee, bows and honors the amazing light in you. Namaste. Yes. Come up here. Hello. I need you. I can't. There we go. That took a while. Yay.
Yay.
Hanging out.
How's the wedding planning going? Anything happening?
As of right now, we're still on.
Okay.
I actually called them yesterday just to see if they had any news or updates, and they said we are at a standstill. We're clueless. We're just kind of waiting around to see how these like phases go. But as of right now, we're on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's, I have one friend that they were supposed to get married in September. They actually like just decided to call it off, but they were doing it like in an outside kind of weird venue, and some of her family already was like, I'm not going to come. So she started kind of freaking out and was like, if they're not going to come, then I don't want to do this. And yeah, so I get that. And I have someone else in October who's like still holding strong. So
yeah, I think it just depends on like who your guests are really. Like my mom is actually a little worried. She's like, what if people don't come? I was like, it's like 3 months away though. So we'll hopefully, if like at the end of July things are still iffy, then we'll probably just postpone. But
right.
You know,
Well, because unless they tell you like how many people you can have, like depending upon where you're at.
like I can't really do anything yet. So.
Right, because that's the whole thing. It's like if you're like, oh, like you have 200 guests, and they're like, well, you can only have 50 people. Now it's like, well, who do you get rid of? And then,
But we'll see. The dress came in though.
Yay!
So that's good. That's not delayed.
Yeah, that's good. Once you have that, it doesn't matter. You could have it anywhere now.
I'm fine.
You got your outfit. You're good.
Exactly. I have shoes. I have clothes. Perfect.
That's it. Done. Get your boom box and you're set.
Make my own food. It's fine. Oh, Lordy.
All right. Well, I'll probably see you next week.
Wonderful. Can't wait.
All right. Bye.
Bye.